What's wrong with you people?
Welcome to another episode of Entitled Parents, where we get to see just how crazy some parents can get in order to get what they want. Entitled Kid threw an iPhone out the window. This is not my story. The main characters were traveling from the same holiday travel bus. I think it's nice to share for a good laugh. The cast as usual: entitled kid, entitled mom, a guy, and a nice dude. Went back to hometown by the traveling bus. The guy took out his phone to entertain, and then entitled kid kept staring at him. Guy allowed entitled kid to stare because he was causing no harm until he started talking. Entitled kid: "Give me that phone." Guy: "Do we know each other?" Entitled kid: "F no, just give me that." Guy: "Give my mom, my niece and nephew even have to ask politely for it, and I wouldn't give them to them. Who the heck are you to talk with that voice?" Entitled kid: "Give it to me!" He screamed and cried out loud on the bus. Here comes entitled mom. Entitled mom: "Just give it to him. It's the International Children's Day. You made him cry." Guy: "Anybody can have my phone, but not your child." Entitled mom: "Now let him have it. He's a kid. He knows nothing." Guy: "A no is a no, miss." Entitled mom: "Yeah, sure, as if I need it." So basically it's like, give your phone to my kid because it's International Children's Day, you know? It's like, you don't... Okay. Entitled mom turned away while entitled kid continued to cry. Then a nice dude gave entitled kid his iPhone. Nice dude: "You could have it, so stop crying." And OMG, that entitled kid threw his phone out the window, screaming, "I don't effing like it." Everyone on the bus was surprised, including entitled kid's mom. A few moments passed by, and surprise, surprise, nice dude slapped the S out of entitled kid. Entitled kid lost a tooth from the slap. Okay. Since I saw a comment asking, I would like to explain that long ride bus like this tends to be more than a 2-hour ride to far and not popular places, which means we could cross rice fields and empty places without people living. So there was nothing we can do. So basically that guy just lost his iPhone because a kid threw it out the window. And I mean, in no ways hitting a child it's okay, but you can understand you know, just having a spoiled kid just throwing your iPhone out the window because he's bored or something like that. And I'm curious, I hope he doesn't say, but I'm curious to know what the entitled mother's reaction will be, because I'm betting should be something like, well, it was an ugly phone anyway, you know, or I don't know. I'm really curious to see what happened after that. I hope there's a part 2, but I don't think there would be. Okay. Anti-vax homophobic Karen at Macy's. Wow, that's a mouthful. Cast: me, the vaccinated gay guy. Innocent child who I feel bad for since she won't be around much longer. Stupid female dog and security guard. Context: so this happened recently, as you can tell from the title. This took place at Macy's, but adding on, I was getting the LGBTQ plus outfits because since Pride Month was a week later, they were in stock, and I decided to go shopping for some in preparation. And I was just minding my own business when a small boy, the innocent child, noticed the colorful clothing I was getting. Innocent child: "Mom, look, colorful shirts. Can you buy one for me?" She stomped over to me. Entitled mother: "You." Me: "Can I help you, ma'am?" "Look what you have done." "What is it?" "You influenced my poor baby to take part in this disgusting behavior." Are you vaccinated?" "Are you vaccinated?" "Why is that important?" "Answer the question." Yes, I should have known. It's things like vaccines that corrupt minds. I bet they made you autistic as well. You know, this is funny because she is probably vaccinated as well. I mean, most of the adults, most of people over 30 years old are vaccinated. So making fun of somebody because he was vaccinated, just because you choose not to vaccinate your kids, it is just a little. Anyway, I would be nicer, but since she decided to insult not only gay people but people like me, I have ADHD, who suffer with this kind of stuff, that set me off. Innocent child. Mommy, please leave this man alone. Entitled mother. Stay out of this, innocent child. Me. Listen here, you stupid female dog. How dare you use that? Shut up. I strongly know you do not deserve to have a son, and I feel bad that his life is to be cut short because he seems like a good kid, but he has just had to be born with a stupid mother. In comes the security guard. What's the problem here? Entitled mother. This child molester tried to rape my son. Me. I didn't even touch him, liar. Security guard. Let's see the security footage. Title mother. No, that won't be necessary, just arrest this vaccinated fucker. This vaccinated musical instrument. Security guard. Ma'am, please settle down or you shall be detained. We went and saw the footage and it was clear she was full of it. Ma'am, I will have to ask you to leave. No, not until this apologizes for promoting this disgusting behavior. Now I was wondering what was that behavior? Buying colorful shirts, being gay, being vaccinated, having a medical condition. I guess any of those would fit in. Security guard. I will call the police for harassment and disturbing the peace if you don't leave. Entitled mother. Fine. Security guard. Sir, I am sorry you had to deal with that. It's fine, I just hope the kid's father vaccinated that kid behind her back. Yeah, I almost feel like calling this story BS because I'm really having trouble acknowledging that these type of persons exist in reality. Like, it's just so stereotypical Karen, anti-vax mom. It's like, I actually do hope this story is fiction, and that it's just for the sake of that kid. I just hope that OP invented this for karma and stuff. Entitled mother wants me to give her son a Pokemon keychain that means dearly to me. Now, before I start, my boyfriend bought this keychain for me, and anything he buys or makes for me is super important. I'm very protective of my belongings. The cast. Me, OP, entitled mother, and decent kid. I live in a 4-story complex, so a lot of people come and go. We have this package system called a hub, where the package handlers put packages inside of a locker and create a code so the buyer can safely pick their package up. My mother buys things off eBay and Amazon quite frequently, and since she has issue with her legs, I walk down to the hub and ask her to send the code through text so I can open the hub locker and grab her package. I pick up my Cubone Plus keychain before leaving and stuffed it inside my jacket pockets so its head and arm was still sticking out. I like carrying it around, it keeps me calm. I'm a very anxious person, so I tend to carry this little guy around in order to keep myself calm. As I made my way to the elevator, I saw a mother and her 6-8-year-old son walking towards the same elevator. I didn't think anything of it, didn't care honestly. Small talk is kind of nice, that's what I thought. We waited at the same elevator for about 30 seconds before the door opened, and I let them walk in first. They stood on the left side of the elevator, and the buttons for the floors are on the right. The mom didn't press any of the buttons, so she probably assumed I would ask her, and I did. Me. Floor 4. Press the 4th floor button and press mine as well, and then land against the wall. "Listen, kid, what's that?" points at Cubone. Me: "Oh, that's Cubone, he's a Pokemon." Entitled mother: "It's cute, how much for it?" "Wait, what?" "My son likes it, he should have it." "No, my partner bought this for me and it means a lot to me." And before she could respond, the elevator came to a stop and opened up on the 3rd floor, aka my floor. "Excuse me. No, give me that toy right now." Me being very sensitive to yelling, I jump out and run out of the elevator. I had to sit in an empty stairway for a little bit in order to calm down. I'm very sensitive to yelling because of past abuse, so it scares the living daylights out of me. Oh my god. So basically, what's wrong with this type of people? I mean, what is the lesson that mother was trying to teach her kid here? I mean, it sounded like that was a decent kid, and then her mother was acting like, "Oh, you like that keychain? Well, then you should have it." So yeah, teaching your kids that if they like things, they should have it. It doesn't matter if that's somebody else's property. Plus, it's also kind of sad that OP describes how she needed that keychain because she was very anxious. Like, she almost felt like she needed to explain why she was carrying around. Like, OP, you don't need to explain. It's your stuff. It's your thing. It's your keychain. You don't have to explain to anybody why you want to carry it around, why you don't want to part with it. I mean, come on, what's wrong with these people?